off.
Yeah, well, there's nothing like a little bit of elbow grease to take your mind off things, is there?
Oh, tell me about it. I hardly slept a wink last night.
I wasn't talking about the church.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, well, what's wrong?
Brenda's dumped me.
Oh, I thought you two were, you know.
So did I.
Oh, Dad.
Well, doesn't matter, does it?
Morning.
Oh, morning. Listen, Dad,
No,
I think that
just leave it, eh? You've got enough on your plate.
It was a very pleasurable experience, I must say.
Well, at least it got us out of the house.
Yes, indeed. There was a time I was never out of the library. That's a good idea, Pearl. Thank you.
Yes.
Let me help you with this.
Right.
Well, I must say, I'm very impressed with your choice of books.
Well, I always have been rather a bookworm on the quiet, no matter what Betty says.
Yeah, but Dostoevsky and Tolstoy, rather heavy going. Give me Jack Higgins myself. Would you care for a coffee?
Why not?
In my day, we started work at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and young lads crawled up chimneys. I'm a freelancer, I work when I want.
No wonder the country's in the mess it's in.
Right then, I better get off.
Oh, before you do, I've got a petition for you to sign.
Eh?
I'm trying to close down the church.
Oh, that.
What do you mean, oh, that?
Well, sort of like I'm never out of there.
Well, that's not the point. You can't close down the church. It's the heart of the village. So, if you'll just sign here, please.
I've told you, I couldn't care less.
Yes, well, if I were you, I would think again. That is, if you want to continue living here.
Look how many competitions they've won. Now, that's what I call a church choir. And Ashley, look, they do charity work in Tanzania. Oh, well, I wouldn't give to go back there.
Well, maybe you will. Right, we best get off.
Where are you going?
St Hugh's, a parish in Leeds.
We have an appointment to look around this morning.
You're not thinking of leaving.
We need to be realistic, Doug. The bishop made our situation very clear.
Yeah, but you've got to stand your ground. Fight the bureaucracy. Not go looking at other parishes.
It's not as easy as that.
I held a meeting yesterday, Doug, and only you and Edna turned up. It says it all. Maybe I'm not needed round here.
Rubbish. It was short notice. Everybody was busy.
Have you seen the size of my Sunday services? They're dwindling by the week. We have to consider other options. Ready?
It's not a decision we're taking lightly, Dad.
I know. I just find it all a bit sad.
Yeah, so do I.
Mr. Blackstock, best man speech. Any ideas?
Just keep it clean, Dad.
No chance.
Anyway, what's so funny in that?
Yeah, my feelings exactly.
Well, I'll leave you boys to it.
So come on, any gags, because Richard Curtis, I am not.
Well, whatever pep talk you gave him yesterday, it seems to have worked.
Yeah, I've noticed a marked difference as well.
You were, subtle about it, weren't you?
You know me.
Well, whatever you did, keep on doing it.
Oh, it's like the grave in here. Why haven't we got the telly on?
Because we're reading.
Oh. So what brought this on?
Well, you know me, it's all or nothing. Never pick up a book for months. Then I can't keep my nose out of one.
So what's it called?
Crime and Punishment.
Oh, who done it?
Dostoevsky.
Dusty who?
Dostoevsky. It's a classic.
Can't even pronounce it.
Try getting your tongue round it.
So what's it about then?
Russia.
No, I mean, what's the story about?
Well, it's about Cossacks and a bit of espionage and romance thrown in anyway. I need the loo.
Come in, Edna. I'm just on the phone. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's someone at the door. Yeah, 19,000 or near offer. Marvellous. Thank you. Bye. I'm selling my car.
About time two of you asked me. Anyway, what are we talking about cars for? I've started a petition. See what the bishop thinks about that.
It's too little, too late, Edna.
Sorry?
Laurel and Ashley, they're off seeing some parish in Leeds.
Don't tell me they're thinking of leaving.
That's what I've just said, haven't I?
But they can't.
Well, it's out of their hands.
They need to fight.
They're not interested. Not after the year they've had. They've no fight left. Can you blame them? I mean, look at that meeting yesterday. Pathetic. As far as they're concerned, they're fighting a losing battle. Nobody around here seems to care. So why should they?
I'll see you one. Who's that?
Psychiatrist. We fixed the time for later.
As long as you don't go cancelling again.
I won't. I promise. It's about time I got my act together.
Good. So, out tomorrow?
Yeah. I can't wait. It's daft, really. I never thought I'd miss the farm so much.
Yeah, well, there's a problem with that. Jo wants to stay put.
She can't run the place on her own.
She did when you were inside. She got a bit of help. She's handling it fine. Why don't you stay at Daz's for a bit?
You are joking, aren't you? He hates me.
Yeah, but
It's not even an option, Diane. She's doing this to spite me.
No, she isn't. And there's Sarah to think about.
Great.
There you are, Flora. Hi. That's what we need for the shop, and that's what we need for the cafe.
Oh, where would it be without your mother, eh? Probably fall apart.
Oh, get away with you.
Right then, cash and carry, here I come.
And I'll rustle you up some lunch when you get back.
Oh, you're a saint.
What?
Talk about obvious, Mum.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You, with Bob. And I'll rustle you up some lunch for when you get back. It's embarrassing.
He made me my tea last night. Oh, think what you want.
He's married, Mum.
Can we change the subject, please?
Okay. What happened with Doug?
What I said would happen with Doug. I've cooled things off.
Do you know how Churchill described Russia?
Now, just a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue.
A riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma.
That's the one.
Pretty apt, wasn't it, for the time?
Yeah. Yes. You've hit the nail right on the head. Right.
You found it again, you?
Sorry.
He was a writer the same time as Dostoevsky. He wrote Fathers and Sons.
Oh, him? Yes. Yeah, well, I did try, but I couldn't get along with him. Much too lightweight for me.
Really? You know, you're becoming something of an enigma yourself, Pearl.
This is Coco.
Well, I really think I should be going.
It's on the line!
Yeah, well, Bolan will be starving, so...
No, Pearl, you've not...
Oh, Edna. Yes. Where are you going? Dostoevsky.
Do you know, she's in a very funny mood today, is our Pearl.
Look, no time for that now. We must take action.
Oh, aye?
Because of the dismal turnout yesterday, Laurel and Ashley are now looking at other parishes.
No.
With a view to leaving. So, as I say, action, now.
Come on, absolutely.
Well, come on, then.
I'm coming. Maybe you could stop at the B&B for a while.
Yeah, right. Lock myself away in a room, do you mean?
You're going to have to face people sometime.
I'm enemy number one, remember? And anyway, how am I going to afford it?
Well, you've got to stop somewhere. What about the pub? Not forever, just until you sort yourself out.
No way.
Fine, we're back to square one. Oh, come on, Andy. Nowhere's going to be perfect, is it? And at least at the pub you've got me. I'm not asking you to serve behind the bar. Nobody will bother you, I promise. I'm trying to help you. What option do you have?
And if we don't do something as a community, chances are we won't have a church. And then, where will people go when they want to get married or have their children christened or bury their dead.
Yeah, well said, Edna.
Oh, bang goes my quiet lunchtime.
Well, they're not going to shut it straight away, are they?
They did that one in Halifax. Before they knew it, the for sale sign went up.
They sell them off.
That's the plan.
Sometimes for peanuts.
But we are not going to let that happen, are we?
No way, we're going to fight.
And what about the rest of you? Do you want to save our village church or don't you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Then we must do something.
About this church in Halifax.
Darling, it's a 4-bedroom house now,
You're joking.
with a garden to die for. Just for pennies.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, give us that here. Right, sit down, I'll bring your lunch over to you.
Oh, no, the van doors are open.
Well, go and shut them then. You can unload later.
Brenda,
Do as you're told. Go, go, go.
What a cringe.
Eh?
My mum, with Bob. Talk about falling over yourself.
Really?
She's gonna get hurt.
Adolescent parents, eh? Pity you got two, innit? But my dad, he's no better, is he? I mean, how old do you have to be before you realise you can't drink 10 pints without falling over? Leave it to her, it's her life.
Yeah, what happens when it all goes pear-shaped?
Right, one double burger coming up with lots of cheese.
You mop up the mess. I'm a dab hand at it.
Why don't we form one of those human picket lines, you know, like they do in the films?
And get tear gassed.
Oh,
They only do that in London.
Look, what about the petition?
Yeah, I'm with Edna.
What good is a petition going to do, apart from waste paper?
Yeah, exactly. No, what we want is something with a bit of razzmatazz, you know, to get people to sit up and take notice.
Yes, but what?
Got it. We enter the Yorkshire Choir competition.
Oh, we're off at a tangent again.
No, you think about it. If we enter and do well, we get loads of publicity. You know, local news. We might even be on telly.
Now, that is clever.
Over my dead body. Come on. Where else is he going to stay? Who cares? Check him into a halfway house. Isn't that where most wife beaters end up? He's not a bad lad, and you know it. He's just lost his way. Where'd you get that from? A self-help book? Anyway, tell that to Jo. Oh, and that's another thing. How do you think she's going to feel when she finds out he's lodging here? And what about Victoria? I know it's not ideal, but not ideal? Have you thought what it'll do to our takings? They certainly won't go up, will they? And knowing that lot, we'll probably have a boycott on our hands, and what then? Oh, Val, I've told him he can move in now. Well, you're going to have to go back and tell him he can't. No way is he stopping here.
And, well, we can get it dead cheap.
And then what?
What do you mean, then what? It's a building, innit? We live in it. OK, we'd have to gut it, naturally, put in a mezzanine level, but think of the space we'd have. And we'd be slap bang in the centre of the village.
And we'd be hated by everyone. It's their church, Nick. You know, their place of worship.
David, the place has had numerous incarnations. It was a diner, then a restaurant before it was a church. Your dad used to work there.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Anyway, we've been on about getting our own place for ages. We both know tenants is out of our league. Look, this is perfect.
And we'd definitely get it cheap.
For peanuts. It's on the Dicey's hit list, they want shot. Yeah, and once the market picks up, come on, we're laughing. We're sitting on a solid investment. So, are you up for it?
Aye, go on then.
Right, I'll put in an offer tomorrow. How exciting. We're going to be buying our first home together.
What? Certainly, count me in.
Good man.
I'm not so sure about this.
Give over. I think it's a great idea.
Oh, really? And what would you know? You only turned up 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but at least it gives us something to work towards.
Yes, I know, but it's not actually tackling tackling the problem now.
Hey, why don't we sing some Beatles songs?
Oh, I do hope that was in jest, a Beatles song.
Well, I don't see why not. These days, choirs can sing anything. Look at that programme that were on telly. Last Choir Standing. They sang pop.
Pop, indeed.
Oh, Edna, you've got to move with the times.
Looks like you're outvoted. All we need now is more people involved.
Can I have a pint, please?
Talking of which... Sam, can I have a word?
Hey, I know. We could sing 30s and 40s stuff. Paul said to move with the times, not go back a couple of decades. 30s and 40s indeed. She always was a bit old-fashioned.
Was I now? Whereas you, of course, are bang up to date, aren't you?
You could say that, yes. I'm well-versed in all the decades, me.
As versed as you are on your Russian writers.
Another drink, anyone?
Oh, no, let me, Alan. It's my turn. Excuse me.
So, how are you getting on with Jackie?
Yeah, of course I want to be part of it. I went choir before.
Yes, but this time we're going to need real commitment. We intend to enter the Yorkshire Choir competition and win.
Why? Do you not judge?
Are you in?
I'm in.
Good lad.
There's nothing wrong with Jackie Collins.
I just think she's a bit, you know, but
No, I don't.
well, I'm not as well-read as you two.
Well read. Oh, what are you on about? Pearl, I only read Catherine Cooks and, well, May Binchy at a pinch. And Jack Higgins is only one notch up.
Well, perhaps I am being a bit daft.
A word of advice, love. Never pretend to be something you're not. It's not worth it in the long run.
It's worth considering.
Nice area.
A little bit built up, but look, you can't have everything.
Let's have a drink.
You're not happy about this, are you?
Well, what alternative have we got?
Yeah, well, there is that.
We'd keep the stained glass windows, but that'd be it.
I don't think so.
But they're worth a fortune.
Yeah, and it'd feel really weird. Oh, less like a church looks the better. Oh, look, it's them.
Come on, let's see how they got on.
Oh, maybe this movie's right for us.
Yeah.
I mean, we could start afresh. Just you, me, and the children. Maybe we're getting bogged down here. Too many problems.
Ashley, you're a vicar. People come to you, you reassure them, and they go away happy. That's what you do. You solve problems.
How did you get on? I hear you've been to see another parish. Sorry, shouldn't I have said?
Oh, no, it's fine.
So the church is up for sale then?
Not quite yet.
Poor you.
Is there a party going on?
All you need is love, love. Love is all you need.
Sweetheart, all your troubles are over.
We're going to save the church.
Mrs. Sugden, isn't it?
That's right.
Catherine Miller. I've just been speaking with Andy. Oh, yeah, you're the psychiatry registrar. He's told me he's moving in with you. Yeah, well, it's good he's got friends and family around him at a time like this. It's a long road ahead. He's going to need all the support he can get.
What are you doing here again? You all right?
Fine. What time am I picking you up tomorrow? We never said.
I'm really grateful for this, Diane.
Your family. And you're welcome.
I am touched, truly.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
How silly. I mean, most people don't read Crime and Punishment. They just say they're...
Well, I didn't know. I left school at 15.
Well, stop trying to be what you're not.
Well, maybe I haven't got your confidence, Betty.
Oh, get her away with you. She's got more front than Selfridge.
Oh, mock if you will.
Oh, come on, ladies. We're only talking about a book.
No, we're not. We're talking about something much more.
Alan, next time she says library, say pass.
I'll tell you what, Alan. Why don't you settle down and have a nice, interesting conversation with Betty? Because I'm off.
How was your parish? Did it live up to expectations?
Well, Dad, I think you know the answer to that.
It wasn't Emmerdale.
I would have thought that was a plus. Come on, let's get off.
So you're going to stay? Fight it out? What do you think?
Oh, yes, please!
I'll get the drinks.
Thanks about this song.
Happy?
You do know they haven't got a cat in the house, Jones.
Well, who cares? If they're going to fight tooth and nail to save the church, then so should we. And anyway, miracles do happen.
Well, looks like our dream home's just gone up in smoke.
Are you completely tone deaf?
They're fired up, Nicola. It's an amateur competition. They could win it.
In that case, we'll just have to make certain they don't.
Oh, how?
You leave it with me. Well, home and dry, David. Home and dry.
I'm being threatened, forced against my will. There's a big deal coming through. I'm too scared to go to the police.
You've got nothing on me!
Lawrence Fox stars in Wired tonight at 9. Next on ITV1, Carla's struggling to handle the situation. Will she be able to keep herself together? It's Coronation Street.